Live and direct with another edition of what we call Fusion Radio, man. Celebrating awesome people on this show, man. This one right here that you see on live and that you hear on the radio, man. No stranger to Fusion Radio, man. It's been here countless times, man. She's a double talented person, man. She's a singer and songwriter. Her name is Johni Demeatri.
Yes.
Welcome back to Fusion Radio.
For sure. Thank y'all for having me, man.
No doubt, man. So those that's hearing you for the first time, give us a little breakdown as far as what inspired you to get into music.
Definitely just a God-given talent from birth. You know, like I was born with a song on my heart. It's something that I can't even escape it, you know. And in my early 20s, I kind of went through a battle of life, you know, hitting rock bottom and losing my little job that I had a good little job too, and I got on up out of there, but it made me closer with my gift, you know, and I want to say since about 2018, the last 6 years, and I haven't really looked back since, you know, but at the end of the day, I would have to give all glory to God when it comes down to just, you know, the overall talent and putting me where I need to be for sure.
I like how you did that too. She said, I had a good little job. I had a good little job.
I got a better job now, so it's all good. It pays the bills for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So I want to start this interview off a little bit different because I never really did this in the interviews and stuff so far. But I want to talk about, instead of starting off with the music, I want to start off with your hair. Because I noticed, like, last time I noticed, like, you had dreads and stuff like that, but I never really paid attention to it. So, I also have dreads myself, you feel me? So I want to ask you about your journey as far as, like, your lock journey. Because everybody's journey a little bit different, you feel me?
Yeah.
In my opinion. So, like, how long has it been for you since you had dreads? And, like, how long have you been on this journey?
Yeah. I think I started growing them in 2020, so about 4 years ago. I started real short. I had almost like I won't say a fade, but just like a little curly fro. And I was fighting it. Everybody's like, man, just go ahead and lock it up. It looks like it's about to lock anyway, you know. And I don't know, one day I just said, I'm going to do it, you know. And for no specific reason at all. But since I've done it, like I feel like a lot closer to my hair and a lot closer to my spiritual self. Like no matter what, I used to think it was cap when people would be like, oh, you know, you go on this spiritual journey and you become so self-aware and things like that. I used to think it was cap, but no, you know, if you want to go on a spiritual journey, grow you some locks for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Start them at least.
And another thing I noticed about like females with dreads and stuff, I never really, well, I don't know, maybe it's just like I probably didn't pay attention, but I don't see too many females go through the ugly phase when it comes to dreads though. Like the guys, like all guys go through the ugly phase at some point with their dreads, but it's like all females, I don't know what it is. Like
yeah, we have ways around being ugly, baby. It's too many beauty supply houses in Chicago for us to be. If you ugly in 2024, it's because you want to be, for sure.
No, that's what I'm talking about though. So transitioning back to the music and stuff like that. So like from the last time you was at Fusion, just tell us a little update as far as like what you've been doing as far as like the music and like different things. Like have you been putting out any projects? Have you put out any singles, like things like that?
Yeah, so I have a single in Vogue that's one of my most popular singles, and I dropped it like probably about 2018, 2019-ish, and I actually recorded a video to it. And the video that I recorded to it, the guy, the videographer, played me. I'm talking about broke my heart. But the song is still so popular. Like now I'm just feeling very ambitious and resilient, you know, to where I'm about to reshoot the video actually next weekend, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to show some love to that song, because it's taken me a lot of places and it's gotten me a lot within my music career, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna shoot the video and I'm gonna release it, but I also have a visual album that's getting ready to drop. I don't like to talk about it too much because it's very personal to me, but you know, I gotta put it out there. But it's called Disconnected Equals Cut Off. And it's some music that I, you know, like I said, is personal to me, so I've been keeping it real close, but it's time for it to come out now. And I'll just say it's gonna be all things visual, And lastly, I have a brand new podcast. I was doing radio before, but right now I'm in a much better position to have my own show. It's called Chocolate City. Shout out to my boy 290 Mo.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, y'all know Mo? Y'all know Mo?
Yeah, know Mo.
For sure. Shout out to my boy 290 Mo. He pretty much took me under his wing and is letting me fly, letting me flourish, and everything is going well, So, in Vogue, again, disconnected equals cut off, and Chocolate City is my whole world right now.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy 290 Mo, man. Bro,
Shout out
doing
to
this
Mo.
thing, man.
Shout out to Morris. I had to get him back though. He went. I actually shot the show yesterday. He went on me so hard, man. So I had to get him back.
Hey, no, bro. No, he got a real life vibe to him though. Like
sure.
I only met him one time in person, but we done chopped it up a couple times on the phone and stuff like that. Like when I say real out west 290 energy, like he give it to you in the raws, but he cool though, like but you really feel the 290 in him though. You be like, yeah, you from out west.
For sure. Man, I didn't even know that y'all knew him. I know you are artist as well. Maybe you should come on Chocolate City one day. After the interview, we could chop it up about that.
For sure, I'm definitely with all that, cause man, it's the networking is it's amazing though. Like you'll never know though. For sure, I definitely gotta come. Just like how you come bless my platform, I definitely gotta come bless your platform. For sure.
I appreciate y'all.
So like, let's jump into that though. You say Chocolate City, so like, was yesterday the first episode, or like is it other episodes that's out already that we could go check out?
Yeah, so I'm in the process of building. So yesterday was actually my second episode that I recorded, my second episode ever. So I want to get a little bit under my belt, before I just bite off too much that I can chew, and I'm putting everything out, and now I'm like, oh my God, where do I release next? So I wanna create some storage, and release in my own timing, but just know it's something for the artist. I feel like as artists we go through so much with the industry. Everybody loves us and everybody needs us, but everybody hates us for some reason. It's like the producer hates us, the promoter hates us, everybody does. So it's like I wanted to create something for the artist, from an artist for the artist, for us to feel good about our art and what we do. And we work hard for real. Like no matter what, people can think like, oh, I got this platform for you to do this, that. You don't know how hard I worked to have something to provide to your platform that you need just as much as you think I need you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I'm creating a platform for artists to just come and be artists and feel good about being an artist.
No, that's what's up, though.
Yeah.
That's definitely, because we need more people that's pushing for these artists that's not necessarily there where they want to be at, but still trying and still doing their thing. We definitely need more people out here like that.
For
and
sure.
To go back on your point as far as like why certain people don't like us, a lot of times, if you think about it, those promoters or those different people that you meet in the industry, they be like that, and they had that type of jealousy because at one point in time they wanted to be artists and they ain't make it. So now they kind of feel some type of way, like they'll try to shade you.
And even in the position, I'm sorry to cut you off, but even in the position that they are in right now, it's like different than the artist. You just using me to try to act like, oh yeah, I got this, I can put you here, No, baby, you looking for a chance just like me. Let's be real.
No,
you know what
sure.
I mean? Let's be real. You don't get no more views or likes or anything. It's like I'm actually helping. We're helping each other.
Exactly.
And we can go further if we act like we're helping each other, but you want to act like I need you. And I'm going to show you that I don't.
Man.
That's it.
So I know the people that's listen to us on live. I know the people that's listen to us on the radio. I know they think like, man, we gonna hit some good music. You feel me? So we got 2 songs from you today. You feel me? The first song is called In Vogue, and then the second song is called All For Me. Mm-hmm. So we'll let you pick which one you want to play first today.
Well, since In Vogue is very near and dear to my heart, and it's near being released with a visual, we're gonna choose In Vogue. I actually I dedicated this song to my mom when I released it, because sample that's in there, she thought she was a member of In Vogue. You know, I'm not sure if you know the In Vogue, the 90s group In Vogue, but she thought she was one of them. So, you know, it was so close to my childhood. Like, I just had to. I had to pay homage to these women and to my mom. So I want to do that again. So this is for you, Mom.
So this is for Mom, and this for all the listeners out there that's tuning in to Fusion Radio. So we finna go ahead and get into this In Vogue. We'll be right back on Fusion Radio with Brian and Keith.
You ain't good enough to making me believe that.
What's it gonna? What's it gonna? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Have the right to lose control. Don't let go. When you told me that you love me, baby, did you really mean that? 'Cause you ain't doing good enough and making me believe that. You say that you're not immature, but I don't really see that. Don't try to call me insecure, that bullshit you can keep that. But your point of view is your point of view, I know that. And you're gonna do what you wanna, can't control that. And control is not my motive, and I show that. But to grow from you, I need more from you, you know. What is the point of you trying to pursue me? Is it true love or you just wanna use me? And if you choose love, then I need you to prove it. 'Cause all of the games you play ain't gonna do it. What is the point of you trying to pursue me? Is it true love or you just wanna use me? And if you choose love, then I need you to prove it. 'Cause all of the games you play ain't gonna do it. What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Have the right to lose control. Don't let go. I'm tired of waiting all day and crying all night, so I'm gonna give you your space and go on with my life. I never wanted it to come to this, but you don't take me serious, so I'm just gonna be done with this. 'Cause I'm not really feeling it no more. You treated me so poor. Now that I'm at the door, you begging from the floor, asking for one more chance to make it right. Say you gon' stop these games to be the man that's in my life. What is the point of you trying to pursue me? Is it true love or you just wanna use me? And if you choose love, then I need you to prove it. 'Cause all of the games you play ain't gonna do it. What is the point of you trying to pursue me? Is it true love or you just wanna use me? And if you choose love, then I need you to prove it. 'Cause all of the games you play ain't gonna do it. What's it gonna be? So what's good? Like for real, like what's good? What's it gonna be? I'm trying to figure it out. What are you gonna do? What's it gonna be? 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 Let me go.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna? What's it gonna? What's it gonna be?
So I know we talked about it a little bit before we went into the actual song, but I just want to expand on it a little bit as far as like, because I always be interested when it comes to singers and stuff like that, as far as y'all process with actually making music though, because y'all process is totally different than like a normal, like than a rapper. You feel me? You singer, so it's a whole different process as far as how y'all put y'all words together, all type of stuff. So like, just break down how it was for you in the studio for that specific song though when you put it together though. Like, did you go like bar for bar, or did you write the whole thing out? Like, how did you do it?
I think this was the song that kind of challenged me the most, because obviously I had such a great sample that I was singing that belonged to En Vogue, the 90s group. And I didn't want to be weak, you know, but it wasn't necessarily personal for me. You know what I mean? It was personal for me. The love for the song was personal for me. And I knew that I wanted to sing it, you know, or cover it because of how much I love the song. But as far as the experience, it really wasn't. So it gave me a challenge on, like, okay, how I'm gonna do this, you know. And I felt like I tapped into relating to somebody that's been in that situation, you know what I mean? And that's my biggest thing with my music, with creating music. I want to have something that people can relate to, relatability. You know, I like to be emotional. I like to have something where you can be vulnerable, and it's like, this is how I feel. You know, I'm a very empathetic person, you know what I mean? So when it comes down to feeling, that's what I do, and I put my most feeling into my music, you know. So I just went in, you know, and I felt it. You know, I felt it, I wrote it, and I wrote it for somebody, you know, so everybody can relate to it. I guess it's some people out there that can, but that's what I wrote it for, you know, like that sister that's going through this, or that brother, you know, whoever the people that's going through this, and obviously for my mom.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get to me and this person that you compare my voice to and everything,
God.
I got a surprise for you.
What's that?
I got 2 songs that I'm going to play that you were featured on.
Oh.
And I'm going to separate them up. And I was sitting here thinking, you know,
Yeah.
theater of the mind, you've been here before, so you know I'm always thinking. And when I'm thinking, I'm always cooking something up.
Yeah, for sure.
And so there was a song that you did with
Gotta
the
trick up
Golden
your-
Child.
Ooh,
Called
yeah.
A Shame.
Yes, I did. Shout out to my boy. We actually, brief digression. He wrote a song for me, and it's amazing. He actually sang it himself, and it did not sound bad. I'm like, bro, you need to keep the song. But he's like, nah, I want you to sing it. I did, and it's a great song. I haven't, you know, all the way put it out yet, but it was something that I was keeping up my sleeve. But yeah, Golden Child, definitely a great brother.
All right, so take me through your whole experience of being a part of this song, A Shame, because this was like one of his songs that really put him out there. and
Yeah,
everything.
I had an opportunity to be on Power 92. Shout out to Media Monix. He chose my song, and I believe it was En Vogue. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember, but he chose my song to be on Power 92. And back in the day, they used to do like this artist competition or something like that. And it was me and the Golden Child. I didn't know the Golden Child from a can of paint, you know what I mean? But they put us up against each other, I guess, to visit the station. And he beat me. But he said how we actually ended up communicating with each other. He was like, man, you know, when I logged on, you had all of the votes. Everybody was voting for you, so I had to come and woo-wop the bam, you know what I mean? And overall, he actually won, but he asked to do this song. You know, he's like, I got this song, I wrote it. He wrote the song, and it was great. We went to Studio 11 at Music Garage. Y'all familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we laid that joint down, and yeah, it kind of did great.
So it's the Golden Child is Johni Demeatri, and we got one other person, Ed E. Ed E is also featured on this song.
Yes, I didn't know him at all. I think they were related. Don't quote me on that, but I think he was a male artist that was related to the Golden Child, and we kind of, you know, we just harmonized a little bit together, came and, you know, did a little melody.
All right, so this is surprise number 1 for the viewers and for the listeners. We're talking with Johni Demeatri, singer and songwriter, right here on Fusion Radio with Brian and Keith. And then I got another surprise artist. So you did a feature with a male artist, and then we're going to come back and talk about somebody that you did another feature with that's really dope from the city. So let's jump into this.
Okay, I'm thinking now.
A Shame with the Golden Child. Johni Demeatri and Ed E. It's Fusion Radio with Brian and Keys.
What you got? Just do a little better. Hey, don't never ever let up. Hey, don't sweat up. Just keep going. You gotta keep striving. All the time you wasting with all the jucking and diving. Nothing's gonna get you nothing. Friends gonna get you nothing. All you gotta do is get off your ass and get something. Eyes on the prize, stay focused. Always gotta stay on it. You ain't even gotta be told in. But you gotta be holding. Stay down, yo, and stick to the code. Stick to yourself and stick to your dreams and follow your goals. Don't ever be ashamed about your strange lifestyle. Don't ever be ashamed about you.
Don't be ashamed of who you are. Just stay true to what you do. Never change up, remain the same. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Just stay true to what you do. Never change up, remain the same. Don't be ashamed.
You only have one life to live, so you live it to your best. Don't worry about the haters, just tell yourself you love you. Don't worry about the next. Stay focused on yourself and stay true. Don't let nobody ever come and change you. You will be amazed what a plain Jane do. Yeah. If you a queen, ma, yeah, you a star. If you a young boy, then yeah, you a prince. If you wanna get it and then you gotta get it, just pick up your pound wood and swing for the fence. Don't ever be ashamed in your life and everything's gon' go. Just remember in your life about them days going broke. You can change right now, you can stay no growth. Just remember everything's gon' go.
Don't be ashamed of who you are. Just stay true to what you do. Never change up, remain the same. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Just stay true to what you do. Never change up, remain the same. Don't be ashamed.
All right, so that's surprise number one. That's with the Golden Child.
Great
That's
surprise.
your feature along with Ed E. And surprise number two is I had to go to the West Side, 290, and get my sis, Lil Keisha.
Ooh,
Lil
that's my
Keisha.
girl. That's my girl,
Lil
Lakeisha.
Keisha, man. So you got this song called Thinking About You.
Yes.
All right, so how fun was it working with Lil Keisha?
It was a blast, super blast. Talented young lady. I don't even know how I met Lil Keisha. Maybe just on the internet or something, and we connected. I think we did a show together, and we went to the studio. She's like, "Hey, I got a beat," you know what I'm saying, and let's make magic happen. And that's how it really happened. I think we both just went into the studio freestyling, and that's what it was.
So on the other side of this Lil Keisha record,
Yes.
we got a not so funny moment in Fusion Radio history
What
that happened that I'm gonna share with y'all on the other side of this song that I absolutely got ribbed during this moment that happened. So those of you that's listening, those of you that's watching, stay tuned after Lil Keisha and Johni Demeatri. We're thinking about you. We got a
Whoa.
classic Fusion Radio moment that
I gotta hear this.
I'll never be able to live down. In about 2 minutes, it's Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and Keys.
Lucas Station.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I've been thinking about us. Missing you lately, my heart's still racing. Doing things I never thought I'd do. For you, whatever you did, it worked on me, and now I'm stuck on you. It's deeper than the Love Jones. I put it in a love song and made it just for you, dear you. I feel it in my bones, you make me feel it in my spine. I send a text, you don't reply. You try to call, I hit decline. That's how could I be the mother of your child? How could you tell me you love me, but living through your lies? Angel in disguise, but still I loved your word. Or maybe I'm crazy for thinking about the past.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I've been thinking about us. Missing you lately, my heart's raised for your love. Maybe I'm crazy, but I've been thinking about us. Missing you lately, my heart's raised for your love. I still think about you. Orchestration.
Fusion Radio. Replay.
I gotta apologize to somebody. This is about to sound funny on the air, but it's really serious. So the person that was supposed to come after you was here, but didn't know where to go.
Oh, man.
And so they were trying to get in contact with me during our interviews. And Lakeisha, I apologize, because Lakeisha drove all the way from the west side to the south side. And Lakeisha was in the dark parking lot back there. And they had folks texting and folks sending Instagram messages.
No.
And because of everybody in the studio, I didn't hear nothing, honestly. I didn't hear no dings or nothing. I had these headphones on to sort of minute it out. And plus, I was eating my muffin.
That muffin,
See, I don't want the muffin no more. It's only your hearing out. You can't feel your phone.
The muffin comes to the other side of the face.
Look, I don't want the muffin. Y'all can keep that muffin. I'm
Wait a minute, the artist. I can't eat the muffin. I need to be able to see. I can't eat the muffin. I gotta drive home.
Yeah. All right. So Lakeisha, in honor of you making the trip and in honor of me messing up, Lakeisha, this next 15 minutes is dedicated to you.
Okay.
All for Lakeisha for me messing up and eating this muffin. And I recognize that Keisha was out there waiting for us. I'm sorry, Keisha.
Fusion Radio. Replay.
So a not so funny moment. Those of y'all heard it. I was eating a corn muffin and did not recognize that Keisha was messaging me and that she was in a dark parking lot. And as a result, Keisha drove all the way back to the west side.
Whoa.
Without doing the interview.
Oh man.
So
Has she been back?
Keisha has not been back.
Oh man.
So I've got to make it up to Keisha.
Yeah, got to. I probably would have left too. Like, man, oh hell nah.
She getting back door fast. She was like, nah, I gotta leave. She like that. Can't have people waiting outside in Chicago too long.
Yeah.
That's the thing, for real. Yeah. If I sit outside 5 minutes and you ain't came outside, I might pull out too. In a block or something. You can't just be sitting right here too long.
All right, man. So it's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, Ed Keys, and Johni Demeatri. We got her surprises out the way. Now, you were telling me off the air, and I want you to share this with the people on the air. You said when you hear me, I sound a little bit like who?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. And what is it that you hear in me that sounds like Will?
I don't know. It's like you guys have this levels thing, like this
Right.
real dynamic type of voice that it puts the right emphasis on things. Like you just feel it. I feel the conversation with you, for real.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Why Keys look like he got something he want to say too? He look like he finna rib me, like he got his joke coming. I don't know. He got that smile on his face like he been cooking up something over there in the pot.
Oh, you got it. I'll be telling you got it. I be trying to tell him he got it. Like he got. I be trying to build the confidence in him. Like, bro, you bigger than who you think you is, bro. But he's so humble with it.
Oh yeah. Even my girl had to chime in. Chime in over here.
Yeah, man.
For sure. Oh yeah. You somebody out here. Don't get it twisted now.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what I think it is, honestly, is this is just something that I do for fun. I don't even think about a lot of things. I'm just here having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and that's the way I look at it. Fortunate, to have a platform to be able to showcase artists and business entrepreneurs and more. So, definitely thankful for that. Another thing, Johni Demeatri, that you shared with me is before the interview even started, we were playing Queen Latifah's UNIT, and you were telling me that you would like to play her in a movie, and you would also like to play who?
Mary J. Blige, and another person that I would play in the movie is Maya Angelou.
Wow.
Yeah. Powerful women, right? But I think I kind of, I relate to all of those ladies in a way, you know what I mean? When it comes down to just being the home girl or being the deep one, being the R&B person, it's like, I admire all of those women, and it would be an honor to. And I'm speaking it, I'm vibing high right now, so I'm gonna manifest that real soon.
So the crazy thing about what you just said to me was not so much that you said what you said, but like it was a common denominator at first until you got to the last name. So the first two, in some type of way, are both artists. You feel me? But then when you get to the last person, you say Maya Angelou. That's a whole different body of work right there. That's still a powerful person, but that's in a whole nother realm right there. So like, why so much her though? You feel me? Because I get the first two. You feel me? As far as being artist, but why so much Maya Angelou though?
Just a woman of many words, wisdom. That's somebody that I don't care who you are or what you done did, where you came from, how hard you are, how much money you got, you gonna respect Maya Angelou. You know what I mean? You're gonna respect her. May her soul rest in peace. When she was here, and even as her soul has transitioned, you respect. That's somebody that you respect. And I respect that about her. I respect that she is just unapologetically her, and her words are her words. I've studied and watched documentaries and watched interviews on her and how powerful of a person that she was and the impact that she honestly made on people. And a lot of people can put her up here as like, oh, well, she's this figure. But she actually, I think she was an exotic dancer. She was a drinker. She was a lot of things, but she was still as human as she was, and as flawed as she was, she was still a woman of power. And she used that power for greatness, and that power took her all over the world, So I love and respect that about her.
No, you definitely got a point as far as like her impact. It wasn't what she did, it was how she did it. The certain metaphors, the different ways she talked about certain things, the different ways she went about bringing up certain concepts that's not just easy just to flat out just say. But she put it to a point where a kid in 7th, 8th grade could read this book and still understand and feel a message of what she was trying to say. So I definitely get what you mean as far as her wordplay. So that's cool though.
Yeah, for sure. So when it come down to on any platform and it just getting lost and all of that, so I had to pretty much create a platform for myself to release this music, and I'm choosing to do a visual album, and do everything visual. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's just gonna be a visual album.
So let's talk about accomplishments so far in your career that you're like super proud of.
I've been on MTV. I had a chance to be on MTV, my song Energy. I've been a radio host. I am currently the owner of Chocolate City, which is my newest podcast. I'm also a business owner, Ghetto Gospel Entertainment LLC. That's something that I keep personal as well, but I'm gonna do more to blossom with that. But that's something that I honestly, as private as I am with it, I take very, very good care of it, and it's all about expansion for me with it on how to move and not just doing anything, but that's something that's really a big accomplishment for me, you know what I mean? And just actually having something that I coined, but I'm feeling like when I drop this visual album that it's going to take me somewhere that I've never been. So that's for right now, and I'll be back to let you know what the next one do.
No doubt, no doubt. You know, it's always a pleasure catching up with you and everything.
Sure.
So before we leave, if you give us your social media where we can follow all your movements.
For sure. You can follow me everywhere. Even when it comes down to my music, you can look me up. I'm Johni Demeatri, guys. Johni Demeatri. I know that it is hard to spell. My mama was going through a lot when she named me, okay? Talk to her, not me. But look, even if you spell it wrong, you still gonna find me. I'll still pop up. Because I'm pretty sure when you came out the crates with those, you know, old songs that I did, I know you didn't spell my name right when you was looking at, or did you?
I did.
You did? Okay,
Yeah.
well, be like Brian and spell my name right.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gave us an opportunity
Yeah.
to actually tell people and spell it out for them so they make sure they get to the right place. The first name and the last name.
Johni, Johnny, Demeatri, Demeatri.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
They still gonna spell it wrong. I got faith in y'all though, man. Come on. Dang.
So this last song that we're about to get into is entitled All For Me. Talk
Yes.
to me about All For Me and what should we know about it.
All For Me is actually going to be a part of the visual album. So I wanted to have a little something that obviously is a little old and something a little new. So En Vogue was the old. All For Me, it's not as new as I'm making it seem. It's something that I've had for a while, but it's going to be a part of my visual tape. And it's just really a feel-good song, man. Like my show, Chocolate City, it's about feeling good. I'm a feel-good type of person, you know, so yeah.
So before we get into All For Me, I want you to talk to us about where we can check out Chocolate City and everything, and you know, definitely direct us so we can check out those episodes.
Yeah, it's still in the process of being recorded. I'm just now on my second episode, so I'm gonna build up a couple of episodes, but before I release it. But I'm recording it with my bro 290 Mo. Shout out to him. So find it on the 290 Mo network. I actually have a personal website that I'm also gonna release it on as well. I'm gonna try to keep it flowing through there and everywhere you find your podcast.
No doubt, no doubt. It's my super proud. I'm proud of a singer and songwriter and podcast host, Johni Demeatri. All For Me is in your ears. It's Brian Stinson and Keith with Fusion Radio.
You're off, and I'm talking back. Made you fall for me. Now I'm falling back. You're off for me, and I'm off for that. You're calling me, and I'm calling back. You talk to me, and I'm talking back. Made you fall for me. Now I'm falling back. Fly as hell, I can tell that you're feeling me. And I want you to know that it is healing me. Cause you are not only thinking about drilling me. Really, G, I can catch a vibe from your energy. Spiritually, spending so much time, got you enemy. Started sipping wine, now you kissing me. Heard it through the vine, you a different breed. And I can feel your energy when you near me. You're all for me, and I'm all for that. You're calling me, and I'm calling back. You talk to me, and I'm talking back. Made you fall for me, now I'm falling back.